going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to take a look at a certain Mario spin-off series you probably forgot about. You gotta love your Mario Party. We love Mario Party, we love Mario Kart, and most of the Mario sports titles. But there's one Mario spin-off series that never gets talked about in the same conversation. And that, my friends, is the Mario vs. Donkey Kong series. I'm a huge Donkey Kong fan, as you know. And yes, I've played every Mario vs. Donkey Kong game. And I'm going to give my personal opinion on all of them, because no one else talks about this series, and knowing the time of this recording, if Nintendo will ever make a new title in the series, I have to do it at some point. So here we go. Yeah, I wasn't going to forget about this game. Here we have Donkey Kong on the Game Boy, aka known as Donkey Kong 94. Last year I did a gameplay video on this game, and I can tell you guys that this is, in my opinion, the best Game Boy title, in my opinion, honestly. I know people love Wario Land and Mario Land and Pokemon stuff, but this is easily one of the most underrated games out there. I don't know if I call this a hidden gem. I don't know if I would call this a hidden gem, but this game doesn't get talked about in terms of Donkey Kong titles. And I know it's not technically Mario vs. DK, but the next one we're going to talk about kind of started, so it counts. I really want to talk about this game. So yeah, this is basically the Donkey Kong arcade game, but what if we made it better? Yeah, and in case y'all are curious, I don't mind playing the Donkey Kong arcade game. I did a gameplay video on the arcade archives, and I think it's still a pretty fun time. I even go back to it every once in a while just for records and stuff, so yeah. But enough of that. This game is basically arcade. You know, you have the 4 levels from the arcade game, and then DK takes Pauline to brand new areas, and Mario has to save her across a multitude of worlds and levels, and all sorts of puzzles, honestly. So, yeah. And each level introduces a new gimmick that doesn't feel forced, honestly. Like, sometimes you'll even know it even without those little hints, you know, after you beat 4 levels. So, yeah, this is easily handled pretty well, honestly. And I can even say that this game is highly replayable. Easily one of my favorite games easily my favorite game on the Game Boy, honestly. I don't know what kind of downsides I have. I can't really say anything on complaint. Some levels, like in the pyramid levels, can be a bit brutal, but otherwise, this game is amazing. I definitely recommend this. I hope Game Boy comes to Switch one day so more people can experience it, so yeah. Alright, next up we're taking a look at is Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the GBA. This is one of the earliest GBA games I really wanted to try out, honestly. And yeah, this game is definitely amazing. It's pretty good. If you guys are wondering my opinion on this compared to Donkey Kong 94, I honestly prefer DK 94 a bit more, honestly. Mario vs. DK has basically a story, I don't know. DK is watching TV. He wants to get a mini Mario toy, but they were all out, so he broke into the toy company. DK steals all the mini Marios, and Mario has to go save them. Yeah, pretty much the whole plot. And yeah, I honestly really like it. Like I said, I prefer the Game Boy game over this game. I know they're sort of similar games, so I guess it's fine to compare them, so yeah. You have multiple levels, you have the bosses again, and stuff, and you also have plus levels after you beat the main game, which is cool. But I think the only problem why I prefer the GBA game over Mario vs. DK, because honestly, this game is way too tedious at times. Like, the puzzles are there, but good lord, some of them get tedious to the point where oh my god, I want to stop playing or something, unlike Donkey Kong 94. So maybe that's why I don't replay this often compared to the Game Boy title, but this is still a fun time. Play both of these games, they're amazing. So yeah, that's all I really gotta say. Oh god. Alright, next up we're taking a look at is Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2 March of the Minis. This is where the series went on a weird limbo or something. You know when you have amazing games like Donkey Kong 94, then you have Mario vs. DK, but then does anybody remember when the series changed completely? This is I wouldn't say this is the new Super Mario Bros. Of these games, but I don't know. Anyway, Mario and Pauline, you know, the character that she didn't return, or she wasn't a new character for Mario. Oh, I see. Yeah, she was actually present in the series. She wasn't even in the first Mario vs. DK But yeah, Pauline returns with Mario. I shipped them, by the way. And DK wants to get a toy. Well, okay, he doesn't want to get one, but there is one toy he wants to give to Pauline. But Pauline doesn't answer. DK gets mad and kidnaps Pauline again. And now it's up to Mario and the mini Marios to save the day. Also, although Mario's barely doing any of the work. Huh. Because you're controlling the mini Marios. This is sort of like if you played Lemmings, I guess. You control these mini Marios, get them safely to the door in every level. You still have the bosses, which is cool, but they're not, I don't know. They're kind of cool, I guess. Because I did grow up with this game, but I don't know. It's just, okay. There's no plus levels, unfortunately, but I guess that's a major downside. You do have extra levels after beating the game. So yeah, but you have 8 worlds to go to, so I guess that's pretty standard for a Mario game. Yeah, I don't think I have much to say, to be honest. I think the game is just decent, honestly. Like, I don't know. There's some moments I liked about the game, but there are some moments I don't know. Controlling me Mario's just felt, I don't know. But it is a decent game, not gonna lie, but I do miss the original concept of Mario vs. DK and Donkeycon 94. And it's not even because of nostalgia, honestly, so, yeah. Alright, next up we have is the next handheld title, Mario vs. DK, Mario vs. Donkey Kong Mini Land Manium. I thought this was actually the first installment as a kid, to be honest, but no, this is the third installment, technically fourth, but yeah, you get my point. Alright, sorry. Mario, Pauline sell toys. DK tries to get one, but sold out. And Pauline gets kidnapped. Cool, you guys get it, right? So, yeah, honestly, I actually kind of like this game, honestly. I have a little more nostalgia with this than the second game, honestly. I used to play this a ton as a kid. And, yeah, you have the, this is more of the mini Marios move on their own. You don't control them, so it is like Lemmings, basically. But I honestly like this concept more. And the bosses are pretty cool, too, and I like the themes. So I have a little more nostalgia and I have a lot more time with this game. You do have the plus worlds yet again from the first game. So, hey, that's a plus right there. And you also have different minis. You have Mini Peach, Mini DK, which we knew before. You have Mini Toad, and you have a Mini Pauline. So this adds a little variety to this compared to the second game. And why I kind of ironically love this game personally. So yeah, I'll give it plus for that. And you also have a level builder. You can make your own levels if you want to. Huh, this was a thing before Mario Maker exists. Pretty cool, huh? So yeah, definitely a fun time. Not much to say. I really prefer this more over DK2. It's not as amazing compared to the GBA or Game Boy titles, but it's still a fun time, honestly. Alright, next up in the series is Mario and Donkey Kong Minis on the Move. Yes, not Mario and Donkey Kong, not Mario versus Donkey Kong. Okay, hold up. I accidentally said not twice. So yeah, as I was saying, it's not Mario versus Donkey Kong, it's Mario and Donkey Kong. Why am I a freaking idiot? This is a very unique title in the series. They wanted to try something different, and hey, I kind of respect that. This game is really underrated. Basically, you have tiles on your bottom screen. You have to move them to guide main Marios to the end. This isn't a usual... Same concept, but in a different perspective. And honestly, I kind of like this game. This isn't even more... You also have extra levels than just Mario's main event. You have Mini Toad's level, you have Mini DK's level. There's some unique levels and gimmicks in this. And honestly, this is such a fun time, and I really like this game. It's not amazing compared to Donkey Kong 94 and Mario vs. DK on the GBA, but this is a fun time, and this is, if I had to recommend a Mario vs. DK title, I'd probably recommend this one, honestly. So yeah, definitely a fun experience. It does even get harder too, so that's what makes this game a little more interesting too. So yeah. And now we have is Mario vs. Donkey Kong Tipping Stars. The plot: DK kidnaps Pauline. Mario has to save her. Yep. Man, what happened after that 3DS title? So yeah, this... Oh god, what do I say? I mean, I guess the renders look cool, but this is just Miniland Manium. A downgrade of Miniland Manium. That's it. I mean, I guess the only unique thing I can say is a Mini Luigi? Huh, how did it take this long for Luigi to get some credit? And then, you got bonus levels, which has always been a thing in the series. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this game. And I think this is probably... I don't think this is a hot take. This is my least favorite in the series, honestly. Like, there's just nothing interesting in this game. Like, you have that mini at near the end of the levels that gets kidnapped, you have to save him, but that barely adds anything. And on the plus side, there's no bosses at all. No matter which version. There's also a 3DS version. I mean, it doesn't matter which version you play. This game is just okay, I guess. This is easily my least favorite in the Mario vs. DK series, honestly. Like, what happened at that 3DS game? We had a series that basically started off so strong with Donkeycon 94. I'm counting it, I don't care. To ending it off on a downgrade of Mainland Manium. I know some people, and I'm sorry if you're nostalgic for this game, more power to you, but this is just disappointing to me, honestly. Like, I don't know. And something about this DK render is, something. It's just something off, and I can't come up with it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, I don't got much to say. Oh, you thought this was the end? Okay, well, you don't want to spend money on playing this? Well, there is one thing we can try out that was actually pretty useful for Amiibo at the time, so why not? Alright, so here's something completely unique. This is Mini Mario Friends Amiibo Challenge. You know, the game that you forgot about. This is honestly one of the most forgettable games, honestly, that I ironically had a fun time with this. So, basically, this is the Mini Mario thing you're all used to, but different characters show up. You have Donkeycon that goes in barrels. You have Rosalina who uses the pole stars. Totally fits the character. Oh my god, I love this so much. You have other characters too to play as. The same characters you play as. And there's also Mini Bowser, which is interesting too, so yeah. So yeah, honestly, if you have the certain Amiibo, of course, depending on which one you have, you can play that certain level. And honestly, I love this. I kind of liked this, to be honest, playing the Donkey Kong Rosalina levels. I couldn't play Peach's level because I don't want to spend money on a character I personally hate. So, yeah, honestly, these are fun times. Now, if you don't have Amiibo to play this, you play a little robot little dude, man, you're missing the rest of the game if you don't have certain Amiibo to play this game. So, was this final game in the series worth it? I guess it's pretty cool, honestly. I don't know, who knows if Nintendo will ever bring back the series unless they reveal in the direct at the time recording this, but I will say though, I guess this was a cool finish, I guess. The Mini DK has been a thing for a long time, but a Mini Rosalina, that's a 10 in my book, I guess. So yeah. And yeah, that's the Mario vs. DK series, what started off as an amazing title on the Game Boy so many years ago, but then ended up on, I guess, the Amiibos, which were cool, but if you don't have the Amiibo, then yeah, you can't play that. Yeah, the Mario vs. DK series is really weird, and depending if Nintendo will reveal a direct or something at the time of recording this or something, this series, I don't know about the future of this series. I ironically would like one if it's similar to the Game Boy and GBA titles, but I'm not sure if this series has a chance to come back. I don't know if this will be the final time we see these little mini Marios, but only the future will tell. But for now, let's just wait for a new Donkey Kong, right? Right? Alright, thank you guys for watching. How do you guys feel about this series? Let me know in the comments below. Later, folks.